Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Anyway, yes, it is that time again for your weekly Clear Lake, California fishing report. And man, what an absolute fun week it has been. But before I get to all the good stuff, let me start out by doing something that most YouTube channels do, and I hate to do it, but it's gotten to the point I feel like I need to ask. I appreciate everybody that subscribed. My subscriptions are finally over the 2,500 mark. Thank you all very, very, very much. But there's a little option out there now that allows you guys to basically give me a tip. You know, if you go to the bar and the person pours you a nice good stiff drink, you've got the ability to give them a tip for giving you that good service. Well, I kind of look at a good truthful fishing report as being something that people could be appreciative of. So now you have the option of going over to the little icon that looks like a heart with an S in the middle of it. That's a super thanks, and as small as a $2 donation to the channel that goes directly to the channel, helping me out, helping support the channel, to just a limitless amount of whatever you want to give to help support the channel. And it's by no means mandatory, but I can 100% tell you that if you choose to do it, it would be greatly appreciated. And I apologize for having to do that. I just feel kind of dirty for even bringing that up, but thank you anyway. So anyway, let's turn around here and look at this water. It has gotten up to close to the hundreds again here on Clear Lake, and yes, that is the Clear Lake recipe for pea soup, and that is exactly what the oaks have turned into, pea soup. But this is just basically only in my channel. I fished all day Tuesday with Steve from Clear Lake Fishing TV, and he's going to be posting that video soon, so you guys be sure to go see that video. We had an excellent day, but that's all the hints I'm going to give you guys on that. You'll have to go over to Steve's channel, Clear Lake Fishing TV. It's going to be posted in a day or two to see that. But anyway, you guys can see the freaking pea soup. Here's the old Bobsy gauge. I just checked it out. We are at 3.17 on the Rumsey gauge. So I mean, it's just I love the fact that I've just got this for reference. I go back and I'll look a couple months back and see how much water's gone, and just like, oh my goodness, just so much water has gone bye-bye. Okay, so there's your water level. Water clarity. That was obvious that there's zero here in the Oaks, but I spent some time in the quite a bit of time in the Narrows, and the majority of my time in the Redbud Arm, just because been on some pretty good fish. The rock piles are loaded right now, but the absolute best water clarity that I have found this week is only 1.5 feet, and probably the average was about a foot. It's just like that good water quality that we had is just kind of dissipated, and I contribute the majority of that to the high winds that we had, but also the hotter weather just brought back the algae bloom. So with that said, I mean, just Clear Lake's just kind of confused. It doesn't know. Clear Lake don't know if it's fall. I mean, we actually had a little rainstorm come through and the temperatures dropped. It was freaking awesome, and I got all excited, and as you'll see, my baits transitioned, and then 2 days later Clear Lake decided it was going to be summer again. So anyway, let's just get back to this part here that you guys actually seem to appreciate the most about my reports. I'll just show. It's on deck. Not a whole lot of things changed. You know, you guys know that I was throwing a dark sleeper, and when the swim baits and the jigs are a thing up here, I like to just kind of do a cross between them. So I went with just a bigger little, something similar to the River to Sea bottom hopper, which I have run out of, unfortunately. This is just a storm bait, I believe. So I've been throwing it, but I've only gotten a few bites on it, so it hasn't been super good yet. But right here, that's my #1 bait that I've been catching them on. Right there is the underspin. Oh, well, actually, I just lied to you. That's not the #1. This is the #1 right here. And I switched up and tried something a little different to match the hatch. This one wasn't doing near as good as this one. This is called a Largo shad, and this is the 4-inch. And they were just crushing that sucker. And as a reminder, you guys go to Steve's channel, Clear Lake Fishing TV, and you'll see the damage that that bait right there did. And just went, still going with the natural colors on my flip bait. I bumped into Mark out on the water. Bumped into Mark Kim out on the water the other day, and he flipped a couple out in front of me, but he was still catching them on the jigs, and he's having a ton of success on the underspin as well. And to my surprise, the crankbait hasn't been doing that good. Where did I put my crankbait rod? Anyway, the crankbait just hasn't been doing that good, but the frog, man, I have found some grass that just looks so unbelievably good, and I cannot get a topwater bite to go. I've even gotten my lazy butt up early and gone and freaking fished it first thing at safe light, and I just can't get them to go on the topwater. It makes 0 sense to me. But like I say, you guys can see I was in transition. Clear Lake fooled me and made me think that the fall was here, and then it turned 100 degrees again. So I tied on the LV 500. That's one of my favorite ones here on this lake. And little Mr. A-Rig, you know, it's just like there's just certain things that work on this lake, and when you know what they are, you don't want to be the last guy tying them on. You want to be the first guy to figure it out and find it. But of course, my favorite bait of all time on earth, trash fish, still getting bit on that, and Mr. Drop Shot is still 100% a guaranteed bite, as well as the shaky head. But drop shot is like, if you haven't gotten bit and you're ready to feel that tug, just grab your drop shot, and almost guaranteed you're going to get a 6 to 8 inch fish, no matter where you are on the lake. Now, mind you, I haven't been up to the big pond. I haven't hit Henderson. I haven't hit any of those type places. I haven't been down by Gooseneck or any of the redbud stuff. It just I'm on some good fish in the rattlesnake arm, and I'm having fun, so there's no reason to burn a whole bunch of fuel to get out there and try to get them. But the catfish, holy smokes, have the big cats been crushing the the bass fishing baits. I've caught 2 really big catfish on the underspin, and it's a ton of fun. And of course, they fool you at least halfway to the boat. You think you've got a world record, and you get so excited, and then there's the disappointment of realizing it's a catfish, but it's still just a big fish. And I respect those catfish, and they give you a fight, and it's just so much fun. But anyway, not a whole lot has changed. Still a lot of same old. We got a holiday weekend coming up this weekend, so I'm sure that boat traffic's going to probably be up there. So with that, you know, I mean it when I say it. Treat everybody up here the way you want to be treated. It'll make your day so much better. Make your next best friend, not your next enemy. Respect the resource, and peace out, baby.